Welcome to School of Civil Engineering. In this video we're going to discuss about that how to assign load on building. So in this video I'll assign only dead load, live load, partition wall and floor finish, and then I'll replicate the building, and after that I will analyze the building, and then also in another video I'll show you that how to define and how to assign earthquake load, and in another video I'll show you that how to define wind load, and then we'll use load combination according to our code, and that finally we'll analyze and design our building. So let's start. As like as previous, we'll open our previous model that we have done and we'll assign load on it. And if you don't see my previous video, you can see that the link are given in description, and there have a full playlist of that. So I'm going here, this is the 3D, and here I'll assign wall load, and then I'll replicate that building. So click here, plan view, Storey to apply. Okay, so first of all we'll select wall slab, because in slab we'll assign dead load, live load and floor finish, and also some partition wall. So before that we have to open our AutoCAD plan. Here is our AutoCAD plan, and we're seeing that there have some partition wall, and almost all partition wall are on beam. So only there have some partition wall, there have some partition wall, and there have some partition wall they're existing on slab, and also there have 2 or 3 walls that are also existing on slab, and other wall, partition wall, are existing on beam. So first of all we'll select wall slab. So from here you can select manually, like by clicking that, and when the number of slab are used, then also if you go to 3D view, there have also 2 slab, the red color, it's also have to consider as slab, and also there have to assign load, and click here to clear wall, clear, and we'll not select that manually, we'll select that by using select, go here, properties, and which types of materials we want to select. We'll select slab, click here, slab, and here 6-inch slab will select. You're seeing that wall slab have been selected. Also select that, also select that. After selecting that, go to assign, go here, shell load. This is shell load for slab, go ahead uniform load, and from here you have to select which types of load you want to assign. So in slab we'll assign dead load, live load and floor finish, and also we'll apply partition wall in later. So first of all, dead load, I'm assigning some load. It is not fixed or not calculated. Suppose I will assign 100 pound per square feet and 100 psi. It will be according to gravity. And if you have any confusion about local axis or different types of axis, you can see my previous video. I have discussed that one there. So according to gravity, and then click apply. There 100 pound dead load, and then again select a live load. I'll assign 40 psi live load, and also I selected pre-select. If we if we use that option, it will select the previous selection. So one previous slab have been selected. Again click here replace existing load, apply. Also it's 40, and then go for floor finish and give it 20 pound per square feet, and also select a pre-select. It have selected, and then apply. 20 psi load also have been assigned, and then we'll use partition wall. So from here we have to calculate the partition wall load. We're seeing that for that slab there have some partition wall, and for that portion they have no partition wall, and for that portion there have 1, 2, 3 partition wall, and for that slab they have no partition, but for that slab they have some partition wall. So first of all I'll select that slab, and that slab, and I will assign load on it. Go to slab, partition wall, and select that slab, also that slab. There are 3 slabs where have partition wall load. So you have to calculate the partition wall load. I am just giving any value, suppose 15. PSI load, apply. In 3 slab they have 15 PSI load, and our assigning load on slab have completed. Now we have to assign load on, then close that. Then we have to assign load on beam, I mean partition wall load on beam. So we have to select wall beam. So click here, select, go select, and properties, frame, and from here beam, select. All beam have been selected, then close. Now one thing, almost in every beam there have partition wall, and if you think that in some beam the partition wall are not existing, then you can deselect that by clicking on it and then assign load. I'm just assigning load on every beam. So go assign, then you have to go frame load, you have to go here frame load, distributed load. From here select partition wall, and it will be on according to gravity, and here give the load, suppose 10 kb. 10 pound per square feet, but it will be more than 10 feet. I'm just going to calculate that. Suppose our wall height are 10 feet, wall height are 10 feet, and our thickness is 0.5 feet, I mean 6 inch, and our distance for per square feet, so it will be 1 feet into 120, because the unit weight of partition all are almost 120. So click OK. So here giving that 60 psi. I mean 60 pound load per feet. Here we're saying that keep per feet, so we'll give here 0.6 keep per feet. 0.6 keep per feet means 0. It's 600 pound per feet. So apply OK. Here our all load have been assigned in everywhere, I mean our required portion. Then they have some load available here, or we're seeing here, and some load are not here. So we can see that. Click here, display frame load, partition wall. Okay, this is the frame load. Display shell load, has the dead load, here dead load, and also live load. Here is the live load. Floor finish, partition wall. Okay, now our wall load have completed, so we have perfectly assigned all load. This was the way to assign load on slab and frame, and they have two important loads, I mean weight load and weight load. I'm talking that I have discussed it about the previous video there, and many times I told you that I will do separate two videos for that two load, because the wind load and earthquake load are very important for a building, and I will use that in another two video. And in this way you will be able to assign your load, and next video I will show you that how we'll mesh the slab and replicate the building. So thank you very much. Stay connected.